Okay.
There we go. Now my microphone's enabled. Alright, we good. Alrighty, we are back on the hardcore SMP-ish thing. Really don't know exactly what we were doing last time, but I know we need a lot of oak. Trying to line out this whole thing, just make it look a little bit more less like a dirt cube. I mean, it's gonna be a monstrous tower anyways, but at least some efforts should be made. Go ahead and grab... We don't actually have a lot of dirt. Looks like we're gonna have to make a few pickaxe for axe, and then just go hog wild on that. Right over here. Go ahead and give ourselves 2 axes. That should be enough for now. Put away some of the dirt, other resource, because we definitely don't need this at the moment. Alright. And I have a ruby in my inventory. Probably not a great thing to hold on to if I don't. Cool. Some base fighting materials. Playing Hytale over this, definitely the man-telling difference. When previously I could just, hey, there's a large tower here, let me just go up 2-3 blocks at a time, grab on the ledge, pull myself up. Now it's just waiting on whether or not I can get a jump boost for that. There's definitely some things Minecraft will not do because it would change their entire design and or be a direct rip of other platforms. But I would love to see some better movement early game, where you're not just like, hey, I'm gonna go into the nether and try for getting a ghast. Because happy ghasts are not exactly the easiest thing in the world to get. Saying they're specifically difficult, but when playing hardcore, not an option for a little while. Debating if I want that archwood. I guess say no for now. It feels so inanimate if you just run without hitting jump. It feels like you're not actually getting all that much distance without like speed boost. 30 blocks. But I smelled some of it. I'm gonna do about half. Rest of this straight into planks. Gonna use some of that on the outer lining here. Because at least getting the walls done first. Make it not look so big outwardly. Currently I have a shovel in my hand.
When it gets dark, can you sleep?
Yeah, I could try that. I say try because I don't know if there's gonna be any threats.
Ugh.
Does, however, look like it's getting dark a little quicker than it should be. Oh yes, water. Sorry, no, there's no water. There was definitely not any leaks. We learned that last episode. Just gonna go ahead and fill these in. What type of ore is that? Aluminum? Well, I know that's not the correct pronunciation, but saying aluminium sounds weird. Get up those last fragments. Aside from the seawall, everything looks pretty good. Having the ocean right here means that it's really easy to just, hey, I'm at the top of the tower, why don't I just jump down with water?
Sleep?
Sleep? What sleep? does feel weird that there's no point in having a respawn, but all the same, first time playing hardcore legitimately, or basically at all, so. So now we can make a few torches. Should at least prevent some mob spawn. But I don't care what you're selling, it is not worth my time. Oh. I'm glad llamas don't hurt too much, but definitely not. Let's heal past that. Fully. I could go all the way in the distance there and grab a lot of tree. Looks like there's about 8 or so trees there. Looks like that's probably the option. I'm gonna plant my saps first. There we go, that should look good. Spread out a little bit, not so even, but keeping them. Some grass and wheat seeds just to start getting some basic foods. Not exactly a huge amount of animals around here. Until I look at the mini map. Some pigs, but I don't have any root vegetables if I'm not mistaken. Well, there's sheep. You can have multiple beds. That should at least stave off the phantoms. Go ahead and clearing all this grass. Yeah, that looks nice coming right here. I'm just seeing a giant pit in the water. And then it looks so homely on the inside. My debate about not making this like a full-on floor, more having like a trapdoor or something to get in. Maybe right corner right here that I just fell into. And then layering it with like white or clear glass. Maybe some patterning, but probably just clear. Let's go ahead and all the way over. Get this apple tree on the way. Lovely. I health up with them apples. Quick distraction. What type of ore is this? Fluorite. And cinnabar. Right down. Yeah, it definitely looks like it's a pretty nice thing. Little cave down. Just gotta get some aqua affinity, maybe some respiration. Bag these. What log is this? I don't think I can pronounce that. Nice. Good amount of saps right there. Flowering oak sapling. Very nice. Yeah, 101 degrees if I'm not mistaken. Bird's going absolutely berserk right there. That's definitely palm, isn't it? Yep. I'm gonna grab some of that. Might be a nice accent later. If not, smelting material. Sea oats. I see a lot of oat drops? Yeah, it doesn't look like any. Oh, is that another tower? Looks like that is possibly one we raided. Doesn't look like the map's updated in that direction, so I'm gonna come back there in a little bit. Open up that stamina. I really shouldn't have that TNT on me, though. It's dangerous enough seeing it in the wild, but to have it on me is probably not a good thing. Let's see, can we plant rice? Not like that. I was almost debating making a little waterfall right here. I see this pool, this little barrier right here, can have it like foaming down, pouring back into the ocean, but would have to raise this thing 3 blocks to make it make sense. And it kind of drowns out my tower. Alright, let's see. Stack and 6. Store some of the oak logs in here because it retains. Gonna go ahead. Well, so much for that mod. It fell out of the crafting station. And snipe some of those. Let's go ahead and stack the logs. Would look nice as a decorative while we're building the thing, but don't know how functional that would be compared to just crafting out the remainder of my links and then just building upward. Before we do that, though, definitely going to use the last little bit of my shovel here. Finish out clearing some of this grass. Would prefer Silk Touch for later on, but okay, that was weird. It auto-selected the stone shovel. Cool, but bug. Yeah, with this grass, definitely gonna have it where close to the top of the tower, I'm gonna have some trees growing. Thinking about 10 to 12 blocks down from build height, just so I can get some of the mildly taller trees. And then having some tree farm up there. Especially because unlike Hytale, it does not eat the grass. However, in Hytale, you can definitely use some of the life essence for grass and other plants. Hard to say what the benefit over Hytale Minecraft might have in that regard. Yeah, definitely looks like I might need new shovels. Get that just like this. Can I finish this? Just shy by 2 blocks. Alright, let's go ahead and pick block here. Just fill this in. Go F5. Now, if you're watching, we do have Essential mod. We can allow you to join. Just keep in mind, it is hardcore. PvP is off. So you may die to natural occurrences. Anything gets you, that would be it, your time on the server. Feel free to continue spectating if you want to just watch while we're actually playing live. And then we're trying to think about how we're going to create an active Hytale server, because that's a little bit more functional for like adding mods and or having other people join us. Even if it's just we're doing a one-off event, you could just friend us and you join on in. Yes, the fox skin. Hello. I don't mean to be rude, but the only real benefit Essential Mod has until Java actually has the friends list is that for now, it contains cosmetics that, for lack of better options, is probably the best thing you can add to the game. Aside just pure multiplayer. The only reason I don't want them doing that to Java Edition in the first place is you know how predatory Microsoft is. Gun Knight. And Awaken. Go ahead and fill in this gap. This little bit. Looks like we're on our final stretch. Yeah, with Stone Shovel, it's not actually that big of an advantage. Clear out this little bit. I mean, what, has about 64 durability if I'm not mistaken? This is definitely a few more blocks than that. Okay, just picking these up. Throw in a new stack. Break this one little plank. Screw it. Trying to see the speed advantage. Don't know why stone recipe isn't there, but manually make a hoe and a shovel. The last shovel I should need. Accidentally dug one block down. Hopefully this does not fight but okay. I'm just lining that up. Perfect. Now I just gotta get this wall. Taking out this little bit. Dirt, sand. I gotta mine the stone. Considering the height level on this particular floor, it's not exactly going to be base floor. It might be basement. Could easily put a bathroom here, use this naturally running water. Something. Before 1, 2. I'm just going to reset the water flow real quick. Ah, it's misaligned. Almost use TNT just to finish off that segment. That would not be great. I'm already as much of a fire risk as I can be. clear out this little back segment. Granite. 2 little stones. No, slag 5. 4. I miscounted. Alright. Legitimately off by 1 block. No one would notice a single palm plank. Covered by the shadow. Pretty obvious. How on earth do I have a single... Okay. Not gonna question. Single oak plank, just here we go. Perfect. Go ahead. Filter. No, more or less everything. Get out of the wheat seeds. Do want to do some mining, but I'm a little leery about the start. Yeah, getting up our trees is probably the priority here. Flowering oak. Get rid of this TNT from my hand. Probably good idea. Go ahead and... Everybody set a claim. Looks like there is not. We'll have a little open air kind of path here. Definitely need some more trees, so plant those. Range just a little. Oh, what's that achievement? Find an artifact. Congratulations. Got that nice artifact on ya. What'd you find?
Rooted boots.
Oh, okay. If I'm not mistaken, those are either you sit on grass and you regenerate, or you eat the grass. You may also produce flowers, if I'm not mistaken. Something like that regard. It's a little funky, but still a great artifact. Alright. Got some more trees here. Gonna clear this little lot. I'm not gonna question what that achievement was for. You probably did horrific things. Okay, I'm curious. Okay, that's a lot more peaceable than I thought it was gonna be. I was about to be like, oh, so you murdered a villager and started getting attacked for it.
No.
I don't know. That sounded very much like a war crime. Just gonna fill in this little gap. Not the biggest farming area, but I'm just gonna go ahead and hoe that ground. Only place a few torches. Probably do need some around, so I'm just gonna go like this. There we go. Not a terrible design. Pretty center lined. Alright, Let's go ahead and plant these sweet seeds. Broke. Just go ahead and do that. Should be able to see the water now. That's what, about 5 blocks? That should be plantable still. Or not. Okay. Learned my lesson in trusting water distance. As we really haven't started the tower, I was about to be like, oh, this is a nice place to start digging the mine shaft. It does go immediately under the ocean. Keep going forward. Yeah, it definitely goes under the ocean. So I might run into a pocket around here. I don't get deep enough. Also looks like there might be a whole shallow leading into quite the depthy cave. Hang on, what was that? Yeah, it's that little island up there. Go ahead and sleep. That allows us, and go check it out. Yeah, this probably isn't the greatest path. We'll have to put some stairs around it. That should be more than enough. Using the fancy wood for this. Go ahead and start turn. Great. Definitely making a new axe just in case. There we go. Very nice. I mean, not the most professional thing in the world, but still a decent hot tub. Or go and sleep. And we're gonna go check out that small island. Hopefully, it has a chest. And I'm not just risking my life to go adventuring for some sand. I can kind of see it. Looks like it's just ferns. A little bit of plant. Excuse me. Acquiring diamonds? How in the world have you already gotten diamonds? You haven't even gotten iron tools.
Huh?
How do you already have diamonds?
What do you mean?
The achievement.
Got it.
You have diamonds.
So? What about
I'm just
him?
gonna borrow those from you if you don't mind.
Why?
Okay.
They're mine.
They are yours. And this crab is mine. It didn't drop anything. Okay. It's gonna go ahead and run through here. Flex. Flex is good. Good way to get strain. Scratching leg. Okay, nothing down here, just a little dead end. More flags. And since the island was nothing, guess we'll go raid this tower. Hopefully this time I do remember to look for TNT. Quick run, Ender. Wait, this is where we spawned. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, this is where we spawned. I guess my map data reset. Fun. Wow, you can see the bathroom here. Definitely gonna have to trim this little whatever that is rope on the side. You can already see the tower. That's nice. Definitely can't see it from here. Not tall enough yet. Yeah, we definitely started here. Oh, here's where all our initial enchants and so forth. Go ahead and grab the 2 free chests, the apple log, sapling. It's our current source of food. We're getting wheat. Grab the saps. See if we can plant some of these. Nothing too big otherwise. Excuse me. Well, we have 2 iron in the chest. I can either wait, see if we can get a bucket, or I can snag that right now and we can make a sword. Go ahead and snag that. Take the free sand. Immediately going to create some windows. Layer it up on top. Could at least help us not die to damage. Alright. Go ahead and check the furnaces. That was finished. Last charcoals. We have a little bit of torches on us. Right in. Let's see. Roasted onion sounds nice, but I'm going to see if I can go ahead and just cut out, throw down the onions, beetroot. Give ourselves a sapling. Actually, apple sapling. Why not? A little bit of a darker wood, so I'm thinking we do some accent, because currently this just looks like brick. Maybe shave down the corners, make it not so box. Gonna, before I forget, trim off this edge here. No, I just used an axe for the sand, but gotta be done. And I will forget otherwise. Big drop I almost experienced. Okay. Backing up. Backing up. Oh, hello. What is this? Cavern or just a little inlet? Just an inlet. No drops. More aluminum. Aluminum, however you pronounce it. Another one right there, but that looks a lot more sketchy. Worry about keeping up my crop planting. I have a cucumber. Any of y'all just eat raw cucumbers? Just big bite out of the side. Taking little chips. A little bit of what's that? Not horseradish, that would definitely be not what you're looking for. What was it? French onion dip. That's the good stuff. Does not look like you can plant beetroots off the bat. Do you have an elderberry? At that? Yes, I can. Kind of looks like aubergine. That's a side point. Go ahead and try. Yes, we can plant the onions raw. Go ahead and. Oh. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to offhand it. There we go. After that little stretch. Definitely gonna have to work out some of the water, so I think iron is our next. Alright, let's look at the map. Any clear spots to put a mine shaft? Doesn't look up. Thinking possibly over here in the sand. Otherwise going just a tad bit over here and digging towards the left. Looks like just dead this way. Brief swim. Free fish on the way. Melt those up. Get dinner. Do you believe there is the option for sushi, so you might see about creating some of that in a little bit. Although I don't believe we have sufficient amount of that. I'm going to assume that is a food achievement. No! It is not Farmer's Delight. It is Looter. Go ahead and just craft that into a normal chest. Yeah, let's collect some allium. It's lavender, but do a try. Like in some of these flowers. Up. Ah, that's a view. Definitely just gonna F1, F2. Beautiful. Oh, looks like we got that little stub of F1. Beautiful. Perfect spot right here just to make a whole wallpaper engine backdrop. Clear some of this. Looks like it's almost night already. So might have to start working on seeing if there's a temporary bed we can have. Something like a hammock or roll-up bed. Sleeping bags, yes. And our requirement is 3 wool. Not that bad. Let's go ahead and jump back. I swear, we're swimming so slow.
I almost died.
To what?
An alchemist of some sort?
Lovely. Go ahead and head on over this way. You need to live.
Bro took on more than half of my health.
Can you give me a waypoint? I'll come pick you up.
I left, but yeah, definitely not doing that.
Duly noted. Oh, I just thought of another hardcore concept.
I was not expecting him to take that much. Like, do that much damage.
Thought of a brilliant hardcore concept, though. Once you die, you have the right to spectate. And, of course, that's not a new thing. But what you can do is any mob within 50 blocks of where you die, you can then inhabit and possess them. So going around using what little they have Of course, that does still follow whatever weapon they have still has durability, so you are limited in that regard. But you then have to go kill another player. You don't have a time limit, just the goal is to go do that. You still have all of the creature's weaknesses, such as if you choose the Warden, you have permanent blindness, but you get a small brief glowing effect every time you use your ability, which I believe has a 12 to 14 second cooldown.
I swear. Period.
Yeah, it's a brilliant concept. It's my as it is. Probably too grandiose in the entrance from the start, so let's go ahead and just choose it. And breaking down a little bit more. And chip down. So much sand.
Oh my god, I found one of the frog villages!
You found a frog village?
Look it! Don't mind one of them having a...
Pride flag, yeah. I mean, it is Pride Month, according to the government.
But it's so cute! Oh my god. There are so many of them. They're adorable. There was one that had an instrument.
That's awesome. Were they playing anything?
They were.
Do tell.
They're so cute. Damn.
Thank you very much for adding frog villages.
They're adorable though. I thought this was just a regular village, but then it's not. Froggies.
That's dangerous right there. Looks like we found one of those water caves. So, immediately what we're gonna do is just come down here all carefully, watching the oxygen meter, fill in the sides.
Damn, definitely the backpack.
We both definitely do. But with lack of animals in the surrounding area, we're gonna need to do some adventuring for horses or cows.
How
We
much
need a lot of
leather?
leather. I'm gonna assume around 12 per
Or
each.
one?
One, both of us get at least copper tier. Go ahead and swap out logs. Yeah, I definitely forgot to make that sword. Little too late at the moment, so I'm just gonna head on up a little bit to click on this dirt. Since it is going immediately into filling up this water. And dear Mojang, please fix your damn game. I swear, every time you get stuck at the right level of water, you do nothing but jump repeatedly. Something about right here. Really? Cleared out that little bit. Go down. Go ahead and raise the roof like 2 blocks. That's better. Definitely means we can put some stairs in later without any hassle. Clearing out that. Let's check the daytime real quick. Looks like we got about 3 minutes. And definitely need another pickaxe.
I can repair a broken anvil, can't I?
I do not believe so.
Damn.
Yeah. I don't know why Minecraft doesn't have that feature, but I believe on Bedrock, if you have an iron bar in your hand, you can right-click it to... I said right-click. Sorry, Bedrock Edition. You could use a piece. Alright. Let's go ahead and go back to get pickaxe. Or you know what? We need a crafting station over here anyways. This real quick. Throw out the fish. Drop that. Blocks. I'm going to throw down double chest. Pick up the fishy boy. Go ahead, immediately make that sword. Definitely need that on hand, especially if you're going deep into them caves. I have no clue why it's not showing up. Weird bug, but anyway, which way?
Oh my!
And there goes the wife. So that is it for this world. GG's. Let's go ahead and
I
do you have
fell!
commands enabled?
There was the snow! The powdered snow, and I fell. And there was, let's just say a lot of mobs. A lot of mobs.
And you got entirely pure.
There was also necromancers and other stuff.
Well, let's do a little summary of what this world had before we head off to a new one.
It had nothing.
We had a chest.
Oops. Sorry.
It's alright. That's fine. We're gonna go ahead and create a new world real quick.
Well, you have.
Or, I'm gonna actually hop to my private one real quick. I just started a little personal one where I had similar goals but less ambitious.
I'm sorry.
Oh
I
my
fell
god.
through the
My
powdered
wife
snow.
has died. It's gonna test the chat. I don't know why I didn't get that message. Sorry, Stimpack 101. I really did not see your message. For some reason, it didn't pop up in the corner like it was supposed to. However, I can still answer your question. What we are doing is we're using a generally vanilla plus mod pack, and the main goal of it is to see how long we can survive in a hardcore world where we would normally just go around adventuring, dying repeatedly to random gibberish. But currently we're playing with iron spellbooks and spells, a little bit of Ars Nouveau in there. Well, a lot of Ars Nouveau. We have like 4 additional mods for it. But generally the point is that we have like this overwhelming vanilla plus experience. And a few mods that we handpicked. We have like my wife mentioned, frog villages. They're little cute things, just additions, not exactly like major changes, but still. Good thing to have on hand. Just doing a little tour of my own build. Yeah, I haven't gotten too far in this. I was trying to plan out more or less what I wanted. Had really just focused on, hey, I'm building a structure. Why don't I just continue building the structure? I had seen a village, really didn't rate it all that much because my inventory was full at the time, so on hand I don't really have much more than just like the bare minimum. Oh, and I had found some diamonds from the chest. Not one of those. Wrong button. Not one of these, which, if I'm not mistaken, that might be inventory pets. Because right there, barely see the shape of the block, possibly chest. So yeah, I believe that's inventory pets. I'm gonna go here real quick, continue putting a little bit more upward. It definitely is hot. I feel cooked. But gotta do something. Like tell you about our sponsor. No, I'm kidding. Not sponsored. Do love the whole gibberish with the Sun sponsor segment, as long as it perfectly flows in from whatever content's being shown. Such as, hey, I'm talking about cars, let's do a car sponsorship of such and such. Great. Might have been a slight reference to zip tie tuning there, but all the same. Good channel. Go check them out, by the way. And I'm out of log. Just go ahead and convert to stack. More than enough for what I need for this floor. I'm just gonna throw some light down here and then definitely continue with, I guess, a new start for creating a mine shaft. Yeah, let's go ahead and carefully hop down here. And we're gonna open it to land. Or it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Part of us doing this isn't necessarily so that I could have my wife join us. She's busy with other things at the moment since taking a brief chill after dying. But it is so that we must attend the game. Can't just ditch it for any particular reason. If we pause, the world doesn't pause. Little element of you do have to be aware of what you're putting yourself in or where you're leaving yourself. Can't just be reckless. And throw another stack. Continuing across here. Not bad. Just the bare minimum for now. Pulling out our longsword. I'm just gonna hop out of OBS real quick. Looks like we doing good. Alright, I'm just gonna send another test chat. Perfect. Saw that little pop up, have a little bubble on the side of my screen. So I can be in another application and still see those chats. Might have to expand the size depending on how much it needed to grab my attention. Actually, in that regard, I'm gonna real quick just swap the side it's on. I'm just gonna grab that, throw it immediately on the other side of my display. Alright, toggle the border of the transparent chat, and I'm gonna send a test right here. Beautiful. Okay, ow. I assume that skeleton's heading straight for us. Just make sure got some lighting in here. Nothing can spawn on us. Oh, yep, and they're in here. Ow. That hurt. If you are wondering, I do have a little bit of extra HP. I can show you what that's about. So because we're playing with iron spellbooks and spells, and then have some modifiers to it to add additional content, what we have is this blessed iron health. So it adds just a little bit of max health. Once this item is broken, don't currently have a way of repairing or replacing, so... Actually, I say that. Oh my god. That's a creeper. Go ahead and keep using our max swing distance. Did y'all see that? That was a firework explosion. Okay, so definitely straight. Ow. Did not mean to take that fall damage. Gonna definitely have to update the stairs. There we go. Previously it said that it failed to host the server. Now we're good. Alright, let's heal up. Go out there and clear out the mobs. Oh my goodness, there's a witch. Just gonna crouch up the stairs. Another creeper. Ah, oh, my ears. No. No, 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 no. Not this happening. Just got back and we're already seeing some chaos happening with that. Just trying to find that witch so we can worry about getting rid of them, but looks like we have bigger problems with the amount of creepers spawning. Let's go ahead and start throwing down some torches a little willy-nilly. Spread some around here. Pick up the leftovers, I suppose. Oh, there's the witch, trying to check out our mana berries. Yeah, they died a little quicker than I thought they would. Cool. We're safe. And this is definitely a monstrosity of a building. But it works. It's home. No, I didn't mean to break the plant. Go and slap that back down. Torches out of offhand. That's satisfying. There we go, got some source berries. It's our pretty much main source of food. The benefit of them over standard foods is that regardless if our hunger is full, we can just keep on eating them. They do provide buffs and therefore can be used repeatedly. Go and throw all these in here. Pick up some of that dirt because I'm definitely leery of a water cave. Really debating if I should have made a diamond pick, but I do have an iron one for now, so... Spider. Alright. Take this nice and easy. Whew. Alright, let's real quick. Apparently bug out our inventory. Looks like about a stack and a few extra torches. There we go. That should be a good... Oh, that scared me. Be a good mining setup right there. Okay. Torch arrows? I don't have a bow, but that sounds very nice. Stone torch. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything particular I want to bring with me. I'm gonna go ahead and just put some of these croppage away. The rest of this goes in generic mixture chest, for lack of better words. Throw those leads up there, don't want to lose them later. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Showing you the grand tour a little bit. We have stable footing, which negates mining speed penalty while flying. Entices nearby farm animals. That's temptation. Aqua Affinity, which increases mining speed underwater to where you're not getting the penalty for being underwater. Loyalty 3, which means your trident or otherwise enchantable item returns to you. Multi-shot, which allows crossbows only, for some reason, to shoot multiple arrows. And Sharpness 2, which just basically increases attack damage. Little bit of base, but still good enough. Go ahead and top off our hunger. And then we're gonna go find a place for that mine shaft. Looks like we're getting a little bit more pepper right here. I'm just gonna clear some of this out. Not worrying about going too far this time around, so I'm just gonna create a little bit of mine right here. Forgot to use the shovel. Not spend another hour on this. Do plan on expanding this to be a 4-wide descent. A bit more of a walking area. But for the immediate, I'm just gonna keep going down. There we go. A lot of headroom, so we can add stairs later on. Did not mean to break down. Just put a little dirt there. We'll come back and make this all nice and neat later on. But for now, just trying to polish it. The bare needs. So good on daytime. Gonna leave torch about right here. Definitely work on those mob spawns. Looks like we're getting a little bit of zinc. I know that's useful for the create mod. I do not know exactly what it is useful for. Digging a little further down. Alright, and let's slap down yet another torch. About right here. About right here. Yeah, that's good. Nice and spawn proof. Well, I hear something chittering in my ear. At least according to what I'm seeing on the mini-map, that might be this raccoon that's wandering away. And damn, there's some water caves around here. A lot of minnow, some trout, perch. Yeah, that's quite the variety of additionals. Oh, reminds me, if I go into resource packs, I'm going to swap out the totem, which is currently a rat, for the fox totem. Adding on this pack right here for connected paths, and Zero's mini-maps, the icons are set. Oh, that's cute. Changes spiders to a little friendly jumping spider. I don't know how much I really want that, but that is really cute. Wife just pulled me aside to go, oh, but they're still deadly. Then what's the point of the arachnophobia friendly? There's still a spider. Alright, let's hope stream doesn't crash. I'm gonna quickly go over to OBS. Nothing happening at the moment. Let's go ahead and show you guys something real quick. You can slap stickers all over the stream just by doing !stickers. They are currently free. I plan on keeping them free. So just go ahead and do that little command. There's a little hover when you put your mouse over the stream. I don't know if I kept it there or if I put it in the below the stream, but you should be able to hit a button, pick where you want it on the screen, and then although it won't look like it on your side, it'll be everywhere on my screen. It goes across the entire display, following my screen's resolution, and then on your side, it will cover the entirety of the actual stream. There's some fun ones that you could use that are throwables and so forth. So go ahead and try screwing with those. They'll be flying across my display. Gotta go ahead and queue up this update to the texture packs and hope I do not crash my OBS again. Real quick, actually gonna try popping up stream stickers. Let's go to our dashboard. And I'm just going to go... No, I don't want to have to log in again. The fun pain. Anyways, let's go to throwables, and I'm just going to show you an example. I don't remember if I added any custom... I did. Let's go ahead and preview this gibberish. Yeah, on my screen that's going right across my taskbar, bouncing all along. Some fun stuff. And then let's go ahead and do the other one. Has some icons that were made for me. So this is shock expression, or more, it was listed as confused, but looks to me more like shock. But yeah, we got those throwables. Don't forget to keep slapping them down. They're really fun to use, and they can screw with me while I'm dealing with creepers, which seems to be an ongoing crisis. I just considered the fact that I have it open to LAN. I could die while I'm in this reload screen. Don't know how to feel about what I've done. I heard something on grass. Okay, we're back, we're back. It is nighttime. Let's see. Let's keep the distance of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks about 4 blocks distance, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this next one's where I slap them down. Yeah, I'm still getting little pop-ups of I threw such and such. I do somewhat have an auto-clicker, in which I typically use it just for like auto-clicking games I don't care about. Simply a way to just like speed up the little bit of time that it takes to auto-farm in a Roblox game. Because as much as I hate to agree, Roblox has some good idle games. Or I should say incremental. I will say, however, if there's a Roblox incremental game that you come back to, and you don't know what the freak you're supposed to be doing, I would definitely say there's a point to be made there. There was one I apparently had tried finding out the other day. It was called Circle Grinding Incremental. And I come back and all I see is diamonds flying to me from halfway across the world. And I'm all thinking, okay, I'm powerful and so forth, but what am I supposed to do next? It wants me to get specific upgrade. It's a whole quest on the top bar. I see nothing that is supposed to be indicative of whatever upgrade I'm supposed to get. And then there's other games like, I think it's Particle Accelerator. It seemed nice in concept, but start playing it and you're like, oh, you're at the point of you don't exactly know what you need to do other than just let it keep going. Can't really figure out what the end goal is. Just gonna take up this copper. I'm gonna search real quick. Do we have copper tools? Okay, so what is this? Copper ore hammer? If this is what I think it is, it might make some of our mining easier for the immediate. Yeah, I might invest in that. Copper's pretty easy to come by, so... Let's see, we should have enough for 2 blocks there and a little extra, so we have no inherent risk of working towards that. Ooh. Here goes my iron pickaxe. Let's go ahead and... What is that? Flower jump scare. 3, 4, place. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're good for now. Should be plenty enough to keep this from spawning things. I have the resources right here to continue going down. Don't see any harm to it, so I'm gonna real quick just right here. Sorry, I was just thinking about, I was about to say, oh, I'm gonna just mine out a little bit of a stopping point so that I can create a little rest area where I have some extra food, some smelting, create a little bit of a flat to support that, but I didn't have pickaxe and mine it with my hand. This needs to be 1 block taller. There we go. Looking uniform, aside the fluorite. Go ahead and pick up our crafting table again. And let's see. Osmium. Requires a diamond pickaxe? And if I'm not mistaken, this thing is used for either mechanism or create mod. Maybe even both. But ain't no way I'm gonna be able to create a pickaxe like that right now. Just being a little paranoid about mobs. Quickly mine out a small area. Just load it up with some generic resource. So, we have crafting table. I'm going to be making 2 furnaces. One of these for food, the other for... Apparently I have mustard crop. Don't exactly know the use of that, but Go ahead and make ourselves probably just 2 more of these. Slowly becoming day, so we can go down a bit further before heading back to the surface. There you go. A little bit of paranoia. Safety goes a long way. I can just take off these extra torches right there. There you go. Plenty bright enough in there. And we're going to keep going. How's y'all's day doing? Go ahead and throw some more grass on my screen. Might have to increase its life. Real quick paranoia check. It's daytime. So we're gonna go get some little bit more log. Okay, never mind about that. Got some coal. Well, that solves our resource problem a little bit, and we're not exactly running out of food just yet, so just harvest all of this. And there goes one of my pickaxes. Cannot mine it. Another pickaxe time. What is this? Rim site? Thought it used to be Cinnabar. Ah. A little sleepy there for a sec. Just gonna go ahead and use some dirt to fill that up. Got plenty of cobble, but I definitely want to use that on my base. It's gonna look fairly older style. Similar to like the earlier versions of Minecraft. The simplistic building materials. Definitely something I can do. Doesn't have to look great, it just has to look better than vanilla. Go ahead and go smelt down that copper. Beautiful. Looks like there's toast. No, don't try and do that. Drop half this. Go ahead and see how bad toast is. I'll take 1 cobblestone. Sorry, 1 coal. Just occurred to me I may not have follow pop-ups anywhere. So I'm gonna have to see about adding that. That's a little bit of a later thing to do. But it looks like making toast is just 1 bar of food better. Not bad by any degree. Go ahead and let this one finish, and got some prime toast here. Gonna go ahead and try C. A wrench with 2.5 attack range. Interesting. Alternatively, we can make a copper saw, which I don't think I have used yet. Copper wire for simple radio. Let's go ahead and see what that's useful for. Making a transceiver, right. So we had added a voice chat to this pack so that if someone decided they wanted to join us, they have the ability to chat. Especially over long distances. Go ahead and make one block right here. Got an extra 2 ingots. Very nice. This thing doesn't look like it has any... Excuse me. Has any attack damage. Can't use second source. Don't worry about that. It's about 4 more. 3 more ingots. Let's go ahead and continue pushing it downward a little bit. 2, 3, 4. Technically it's every 5 blocks bar, but 1, 2. And base. Go ahead and get these little bits of dirt right there. Keep on mining down. Looks like I got a little bit of that crimsite straight to my inventory. Kinda reminds me of the corruption from Terraria, but could just be. Go ahead and just clear up a little bit more. And downward we go. A lot of crimsite. We're gonna have to see what it does. We're gonna do one more down, and then we're gonna go get that remaining copper. Hopefully see what that copper hammer does. Because I would love if the ore hammer was a great way of digging. Okay, no hostile mobs. Go ahead and grab getting 7. Throw it straight onto block. Go ahead and grab that. All the ores hammer. Alright, big test. Not a clue. Okay. Looks like it's a way of creating dust, which then can be made into basically double the amount of ore. So we just use it in a crafting station? Go ahead and try that with a little bit of copper. Yeah, we create copper dust. Looks like it takes a bit of durability. But that is going to be it for now. I'm going to go ahead and throw a torch down here. 2, 3, 4. Hit place. And I'm going to be going and having a little bit of a barbecue today. So, you guys have a great evening. And we'll see you later. Bye.